Well, well, well. Look what we have here. We got the Larry Bird 60-point career high game versus the Hawks, man.
McHale and Bird up front, and the backcourt of Danny Ainge and Dennis Johnson. For Atlanta, Kevin Willis, Antoine Carr, and of course Dominique up front.
Carr's on this
Eddie
team
Johnson
too?
and Randy Whitman.
And Kevin Willis seems to play his best against the best players in this league. And let's see what he does tonight.
Boston gets the tip. They'll have it beginning of the first and fourth. Atlanta will have it beginning of the second and third. A jam-packed crowd, and McHale throws the ball away as Ainge cut the wrong way. John Sterling, Charlie Chris here at Lakefront Arena, and hopefully it'll be an excellent game. If it is, if it's like the games that have been played in Boston with Atlanta and the Celtics, well, you really enjoy it. You got a treat in store.
Oh, they fun talk
Front
so
court,
much.
Dominique. Up top, Antoine Carr, the head of the key on the drive, spinning in the lane.
Oh, good pass. Travel?
That time Carr had McHale off balance, but his sneaker kind of caught, stuck on the floor, and he walked.
Yeah, he was off balance too.
Dennis Johnson to come across. He's played by Whitman. Eddie Johnson will play Danny Ainge. McHale, that's a tough job for Antoine Carr. But then Boston is the best team in basketball. Bird off the post. His turnaround is no good. Rebound by Antoine Carr. Ahead Eddie. Hawks will push it. Eddie on the drive. Get it off to Whitman. The left baseline jumper is no good. Rebound tipped and back tap taken away by Eddie Johnson. It's a scoreless ball game. We have played just about a minute. Off the Carr pick, Eddie cutting left in the lane. Back
good
to Antoine
pass.
rolling underneath. His layup is good. A good strong drive against Robert Parrish, Antoine Carr. 2-0 Atlanta. Here's Danny Ainge. Down low for McHale. McHale posted up in the lane. He gets a layup, but he walked.
What?
Ooh, that's a good move. I kind of question that call, but Kevin McHale has been playing very, very well since he's been in that starting role.
Well, Kevin McHale did score 98 points in 2 games. He's a great player. But Boston normally has him coming off the bench. Dominique, a tough jumper over Bird, no good. Rebound, Parrish. Dominique has had some great games against Boston this year. Dennis Johnson on the drive. He pulls up from 18. And
Okay.
Dennis Johnson having his best year as a pro.
Ball game is tied at 2. Dominique in the right corner. Dominique on the floor, tied up. The ball is knocked free, and it's captured by the Celtics. It's a pro-Boston crowd. Here's McHale driving in the lane. Off to Ainge, and there's going to be a call against Atlanta. The foul is a pushing foul against Antoine Carr.
Are you sure we're not in the Boston Garden?
Robert Parrish comes.
Carden played on what? Minnesota? Is this the same card that was in the dunk contest? I think it is. If so, he was on the Jazz, Minnesota. This team, he must have been a good player back then. Like a good piece.
Maybe the Hawks can spoil that. Left wing, here's Ainge, open jumper off the pick, good.
Antoine has to come out on that when they rotate because that guard's going to be open. So Antoine has to jump out and make that guard make another pass.
It's 4-2 Boston. Willis down low. Baseline jumper. Willis is left short. The rebound is loose. Taken by Carr. He fakes it. And Bird is the great inventor. He got in the lane, and that's the only way he could put up the shot, so he invented a shot. Here's Willis on the drive. He got fouled outside by Parrish, a non-shooting foul. You look at Casey Jones, and that's Bird's, to me, that's his greatest ability, able to invent passes and shots.
Right, and he can invent any kind of pass and any kind of shot. Whatever happens to fit the situation.
Absolutely. Boston leads it by 2, 6-4. Here's Randy Whitman right side. Down low,
Good
Dominique
D.
overplayed, knocked away by Bird. Lost touch by Dominique. It'll be Boston ball. Bird looks up ahead and finds Dennis Johnson.
Hold on.
Front court.
I like that the ref just gave him the ball immediately, bro. Today, the ref will let the defense, they will let the defender run all the way back on defense before they give you the ball. I hate that so much. Kyle Lowry be begging for the ball. You know, pass me the ball so I could throw it in bounds. I hate that. My Pistons, we hate that when the ref take forever to give us the ball, bro. That's so annoying. That's one thing I do like so far that I'm watching right here. I like that.
Comes DJ to the baseline for the jumper. It's no good. Rebound taken away by Kevin Willis. He and Carr banged each other. Carr, little woozy. Front court, Eddie on the drive. The running right-hander is backed up and in. Eddie Johnson. The last time these two teams met, Eddie Johnson had 34 points and 15 assists.
Eddie, that's Eddie's game right here. Push the ball, go to the basket, create the foul, bank it off the glass, and it's 2.
Ball game is tied at 6. It is ironic the Hawks, who are really struggling, have lost 8 of 9, and the only win in Boston Garden against the Celtics when the Hawks had 8 players. Eddie's foul shot is good. 3-point play, and Atlanta leads it by 1-7-6. Front court, Ainge, left corner. Down low for McHale. The turnaround hook is no good. Rebound, Bird. Great position. His layup is blocked. He got fouled. A 2-shot foul. Larry Bird leads the Celtics.
So this is Atlanta old court. Why is y'all court so dark? I'm confused. Y'all colors are red and white. I know y'all used to have a little blue back then and stuff. But damn, is this the St. Louis Hawks court or something? I mean, no, it's Atlanta. I'm just kidding. But I noticed the color is different. Rookie of the year.
They are a tremendous offensive. In fact, they're not tremendous. They're the best offensive rebounding team in basketball. And they beat teams that way a lot.
Well, that's how they won the championship last year against the Lakers. I mean, they just pounded the offensive boards, and they just out-muscled the Lakers to win that series.
Eddie Johnson to come up against mild pressure from Dennis Johnson. Boston almost never trap presses. They'll go man-to-man. Eddie on the drive. In the lane, the runner is backed up and out. The rebound taken by McHale. Leaving on the play was Ainge. He gets a layup. Ainge left on the shot, so he had an easy layup.
But see, when you call a play against this team, you have to make sure you get a good shot. That was not a particularly good shot by Eddie, and Ainge took off after he saw the miss and got an easy layup.
And of course, you can take off if you think your team's going to get the rebound. Dominique in the lane for the jumper. It's good. Tough shot by Dominique.
That shows the confidence that these Lakers, that the Celtics have.
Bird in the corner. His bomb from there is short. Rebound, Antoine. Atlanta running very well against Boston. They have all year, and I can't tell you the reason for it, but here's Eddie up top. It's a 1-4 set. Off the baseline pick comes Whitman, but Dennis Johnson plays through. Down low, here's Willis with a turnaround. Leaves it short again. Rebound, Larry Bird. Boston,
there
of
he
course,
is,
ever since the days of Bob Cousy, they run the ball at every opportunity. Bird holds the ball left side. Down low, McHale. In the lane, the short jumper is good.
And what Kevin Willis has to do, instead of fading away so much, try to go into Robert Parrish.
Dominique on the drive. Lays it in. A beautiful drive by Dominique. Celtics lead at 12-11. Good first quarter. Boston and Atlanta have played some great games this year. Down low, Parrish is doubled. Baseline, fakes it. And there's going to be a 3-second violation on Boston. I don't know the reason for it, Charlie, but Atlanta has run well against Boston all year.
Well, it comes down to the fact that when you play against the best, it seems to bring out the best in you, and that's what it does with Atlanta. It brings out the best that they can possibly do.
Kevin Willis at the head of the key. Off the pick now, down low for Carr. Back to Whitman in the corner. Carr is posted low. Now Whitman will take that jumper and miss it. Rebound taken away by Parrish. There's Ainge leaving again. His drive pass is, and there's going to be a foul on Eddie Johnson. Ainge took off on Whitman's shot, but Atlanta got back and Eddie did foul Ainge.
Honestly, bro, he could have just kept going. Look at this. Why did you stop? Trying to be all extra. Just go up, dog. That's an and one easily.
Eddie on the drive. Down low, Dominique. His turn hook is no good. Rebound, McHale. Both teams running ferociously. Dennis Johnson, front court. Great
Good
pass.
pass.
To Parrish.
Yep.
Blind pass to Parrish. He laid it in.
Great pass by Dennis Johnson. Good look. He looked the defense off, threw a blind pass right to Robert Parrish. Great pass.
Atlanta will call a 20-second timeout. 5:57, just under the NBA. Denver 31-25. Broadcast authorized and the broadcasting rights run even more now they got the speedier player in. Boston by 5, 16-11. Here's Rivers right side up top for Willis. They give him room there. Rivers lost it out of bounds as he and Eddie came together. Boston will challenge you all the time. They get it up and they get their shot quickly. Bird front court played by Dominique. The high pick now. Parrish rolls from the pick and Bird takes a 3-point try. No good. Rebound goes to Antoine Carr. Ahead for Eddie Johnson front court. Eddie on the right wing almost lost his dribble. He did, but it's recovered outside by Antoine Carr.
Chet, I also noticed something that Bird only shoot like 2 threes a game, if that. But still.
Dennis Johnson, one of the better defensive players, and Kevin has to be particularly careful because he can't just throw the ball blind. He has to make sure that guy is open.
18-11. Rivers takes it up top and misses it. Rebound Dominique. In the lane, the short jumper is good. Dominique buries a little jumper in the lane, and Boston's lead is 5, 18-13. 4:55 remaining in the period. Here's Dennis Johnson front court. Down low for Bird. Great look. A great look between Bird and Dennis Johnson.
And the Hawks, each one of them had their back to the ball. You have to be able to, you have to see the basketball.
Willis, right box, takes the short jumper. It's good. Kevin Willis gets his jumper to go down. Boston by 5, 20-15. Ainge, a great lead for Dennis Johnson. And the deep left corner. Down low for Bird with position. He fakes it and shoots it.
Great move. They're picking the Hawks apart right now with their passing.
Bird has 8 in the game. Rivers on the drive. Doc goes to the baseline. Now back outside for Willis. On the left wing, Eddie Johnson has Dominique Lowe for the turnaround jumper. Bullseye. Dominique has 8 in the game. He and Bird have had great games against each other this year.
Bang,
DJ
bang.
in the lane. Bird, the fall away is
Great touch.
There he is, the great inventor, Larry Bird. He invents all the time. Willis down low for his short jumper. No good. Rebound. Knocked loose. On the floor, loose. Knocked out of bounds by Boston. It'll be Atlanta basketball.
Oh, yeah,
Brown
Chad.
and Cliff Livingston.
And by the way, y'all can drop some more Michael Jordan. I see a lot of y'all is watching this Larry Bird trash talk vid I reacted to. We still reacting to Mike. We reacting to Magic Johnson. Good shot. We reacting to everybody, bro. I've been procrastinating Bo Jackson and boxing for so long. It's just so much I can only do in a day. I work a full-time job and I do this before and after work. So I see the videos y'all putting, man. Just keep dropping them, bro. I swear in my reaction playlist of videos I need to react to, it's like 25 videos right there already. I got Tom Chambers up in there. I got the 88 All-Star game up in there. I got the 93 All-Star game. I see everything y'all sending, so keep dropping them bangers too, because it's helping me out and it saved me a lot of time too. And I just like learning the game, man.
Pair. They traded off Gerald Henderson to make room for Ainge in the lineup to give him more and better outside shooting, open things up inside, and Ainge has done a great job for Boston. Here's Carr giving off to Livingston. Cliff head of the key on the drive in the lane. The short jumper is no good. He got fouled. A 2-shot foul. 3:19 remaining in the period. Boston by 7, 26-19. And Ray Williams, the ex-Knick, comes in.
Is he
Ray
hurt?
still a little bit over his playing weight.
I'm about to say, is he hurt? He walking with a limp.
You're a nice guy. But however, he's trying to get into shape for the playoffs, and by the playoff time, Ray Williams probably will be Ray Williams.
Yeah, he will. And I was with Ray today. We were down in the game room playing some Pac-Man and Gallagher, and I was teasing Ray about
Pac-Man.
And he says, nothing wrong with my weight.
Man, somebody calling me. Hold on, y'all. This is so ratchet. Hello? My bad, Chad. I probably should edit it out. I'm not going to though, cause I already knew it was a junk call, spam likely. You know, the bill collector. But next time I edit it out, cause people be getting on me. Oh, you're so unprofessional. Oh my God, you sneezed. Oh my God, you coughed. Oh my God, you picked your phone up. Oh my gosh, you answered the door. I know people that pause their reactions for like 3 minutes straight, bro, while they doing stuff. So calm down. But for the ones that don't be minding, I love y'all. Anyway, man, we got Larry Bird finna drop 60, man. Larry got like 8 points right now. He just started heating up out the blue. It was a slow start. He only had 2 points in like the first few minutes. Now he got 8, almost 10. He's on the heater.
5-point Boston lead with just over 3 minutes remaining in the period. 3:10 to be precise.
He heats up just like Jordan, bro.
Parrish back to the basket.
It's like watching Mike all over again.
Cutting Ray Williams. He lost it underneath. Taken away by Antoine Carr. Carr can really handle it. 3 on 2. Carr.
Ooh.
That's
I gotta see that again. Oh my God.
I guess they'll solve that problem by. I can't see the clock from where I'm problem sitting, but I think that's the problem, the 24-second clock.
It is. That's the problem.
It's not odd for the Boston by 5, 26-21. There's a problem with, I think, a 24-second clock. I think. I can't see the clock. 3 minutes remaining in the period.
I gotta see it again, Chad.
High posting Parrish. Parrish back to the basket on the right side. Down low for a cutting Ray Williams. He lost it underneath.
Carr got it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Really handle it.
Ooh. Hey. Come here, bird.
That's one of the baby birds.
Ooh. He got the. I love that.
He goes in there with some authority too. Said, move over, Larry.
6'9", 240 pounds. He got
Yeah.
some time. Plays, gets a steal. Livingston.
Don't make this game easy for Larry.
Carr. The short jumper is no good. Long rebound. Robert Parrish. Parrish got the outlet to Danny Ainge. 26-23 Boston. Ainge to the hole. The runner is good. Tough shot by Danny Ainge.
Good shot by Danny Ainge. Good move to the basket.
Danny Ainge has 10 points. And Boston by 5, 28-23. 2:20 remaining in an exciting first period. Here's Rivers on the right wing. They open the right
They
side
doubling
for
Doc.
Rivers.
Doc ain't even doing nothing.
Other players get in the offense as Rivers had nothing going on the right side. Here's Ricky Brown at the foul line on the wing to Whitman. The drive. The runner is no good. That's his shot too. Rebound Parrish. Ahead for Bird. Larry Bird front court. He gets doubled up.
Oh no! In and out.
Gets it knocked away by Rivers. Rivers draws the foul. And right now Boston's going to call time. There is a timeout on the floor. A timeout with.
Boy, Larry's going to get the cooking. What's this right here? Free throws?
Bird has a couple foul shots. Doc Rivers drew the foul. Scott Wedman is in for Boston. He replaces Kevin McHale, so it's Parrish, Bird, and Wedman up front. Ray Williams and Danny Ainge.
And you have to respect Scott Wedman's shooting because he can fill it up.
Bird has 12 now with those two foul shots. A minute 55 remaining in the period, and Atlanta down by 7, 30-23. Scotty Hastings in for Atlanta. He, Livingston, and Ricky Brown up front with Rivers and Randy Whitman. Rivers up top for Whitman in the lane. The short jumper is good. He rolled it in.
Nice touch.
Whitman, those are all tough shots Whitman takes, but those are his shots. They're kind of in-between shots. He can hit the outside jumper too, but he really likes to put it on the floor and take the in-between. There's Wedman's first shot. Charlie Chris was telling you the truth.
Yes, he
The
can
toilet
really shoot the
drop.
ball.
That much just went straight up, straight down.
Top now for Ricky Brown. 32-25 Boston. Rivers left wing. Hastings is low. Here is Whitman on the drive back to Rivers for the open jumper. It is no good. Rebound, Larry Bird. Atlanta not
Bro, Larry is tall.
tonight. Down by 7 here. Bird front court. A minute 5 remaining in the period. Ray Williams. Williams on the drive. Can't get in and goes back to the sideline.
Bro, whoa, what? Williams. No, Larry is tall. How tall is Danny Ainge? Larry might be 6'10", dog. Oh my goodness. If only Brandon Ingram can just. Brandon Ingram not Bird though, man. Damn, this man 6'10". I ain't never saw this.
Parrish. Williams takes the 3 and drills it. Ray Williams.
Ray Williams can hit that shot. I mean, he's a little bit out of shape, but he can stand still and shoot the ball.
Williams is very strong. When he's in shape, he has as much offensive talent as any guard in basketball. Ray Williams can shoot it way outside and drive and hang and rebound the ball too. Whitman in the left corner. Atlanta now down by 10. Levingston posted, has no shot. Back to Whitman. There's the in-between drive to Livingston. Is left blocked by Parrish. Taken away by Parrish. Boston by 10. A steal by 35-25.
Good D, Doc.
20 seconds remaining in the period, and Atlanta will hold it now for the final shot. Shot clock has been turned off. 13 seconds remaining in the period. Atlanta deploys in a 1-4 set. 2 men on either side of the lane, and outside Rivers to take the middle.
Oh.
Got in the lane is
okay, Doc.
Against Ray Williams.
Hey.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. The buzzer will sound.
Okay, Doc.
And at the end of one period.
That was pretty nice right there. I like that crossover. First quarter done.
Court, Dominique Wilkins, Scott Hastings, and Ricky Brown. Front court, Dominique on the fly in the lane.
Man, he's flying.
Short. Rebound, McHale. Ahead, Larry Bird. Boston by 8, 35-27. Ray Williams for the Celts. In the lane for his jumper. number, no. Rebound, what a brick that was. Rebound, Scotty Hastings.
That was a real brick.
But Ray Williams is not in shape, and when he is, Boston has landed another great player, and I think he's going to spell the difference. That's my own opinion. Give you Boston's lineup in a minute. John Sterling, Charlie Chris at Lakefront Arena.
Man, Bird been in the game for so long.
The shot is no good. He got fouled by McHale from behind.
Excuse me.
It'll be a 2-shot foul. Boston begins the second period with Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Scott Webman up front, the backcourt of Quinn Buckner and Ray Williams.
And they're going to double team Dominique every chance they get. And there's the foul by McHale, who looked at Hugh Evans like he was saying, hey, I didn't foul him. That was a foul.
Dominique scored 47 in one game against Boston. Then the Hawk win, if my memory serves. Dominique had 39. One of two, he has 9 points in the game. Boston by 7, 35-28. Boston does not have a deep bench, so you'll see their star players play an awful lot of minutes. Ray Williams down low.
2,500 minutes.
It'll be a non-shooting foul.
I tell you, Randy has a 2 or 3 inch height advantage on Ray, but Ray is so strong and jumps so well. He can post players of that height, and it doesn't make any difference.
Ray Williams is another offensive rebound.
Right, he is.
So, if all the starters on the Celtics is playing over a certain amount of minutes, that means all of them is getting 30 minutes, which is good. Starters should play 30 minutes. I hate when starters. I ain't gonna say I hate, but a lot of like teams now, like if you ain't that good, man, in the starting lineup, you won't get them 30 minutes, man. Your coach will play you 22. I've seen starters play 18 minutes, bro.
Between him and McHale.
Kevin McHale on the line to try to complete the three-point play. With Cedric Maxwell out injured, McHale has had some phenomenal nights of late, playing an awful lot of minutes. He misses that foul shot, and the Hawks rebound the ball. 37-28, Boston by 9. Just under 11 minutes remaining here in the first half. Down low, Dominique kicked by Quinn Buckner, and Atlanta will get a brand new 24. Boston by 9, 37-28. You look at Mike Fratello, Hawks head coach. Rivers front court. 1-4 set for the Hawks. Off the pick comes Whitman. Whitman, no shot there. Back outside, but Dominique, the 20-footer. Bullseye, Dominique. Dominique has 11. He's off and running again. Front court, Ray Williams. 37-30, Boston by 7. McHale low. Spins the short jumper up and no good. Rebound is tipped and taken away by Buckner. Lost it out of bounds. But Charlie, if Atlanta continues to let the Boston big men set up that down low, they can't stop them.
They can't. They really can't. It doesn't matter how many guys you send at the guy with the ball, because somebody's going to be open, and they're such a good passing team. They're going to hurt you.
You got to front a guy. You can't let him set up 3 or 4 feet from the basket like McHale's been doing. Left wing, Dominique takes McHale to the lane. The jumper is short. Rebound tied up. Dominique and Greg Kite.
Not a good shot by Dominique. Kevin McHale's a good defensive player. If you're going to beat Kevin, use your foot speed and go to the basket hard, because Dominique has the speed to beat Kevin McHale.
Definitely wasn't a good shot.
The jump ball will be at the Atlanta foul line. Dominique easily gets a tip over Greg Kite. Down low, Ricky Brown's jumper is good. Ricky Brown. Atlanta trying to hang tough, down by 5, 37-32. Buckner front court, played by Rivers. Here's Ray Williams, down low, McHale. McHale gets doubled and knocked away. Good steal by Rivers. Rivers comes out running, lost it.
Damn.
It's picked up by Dominique. 2-on-1, Dominique.
Look at Dominique. You doing too much.
Picked up by Rivers, who gets the layup.
There you go, Doc. He really trying to be the human highlight film. Pass that ball to Doc. You almost turned that ball over, man.
Ray Williams front court. 9:35 remaining in the first half, and Atlanta down by 3, and Boston calls time. I don't know the reason, but I told
Dominique, and he's
look at him.
There's a 2-on-1 break with Scott Whitman back, and that's it.
Very nice job. Ray Williams front court for the Celtics. Wedman up top of the long bomb, no good. Rebound Parrish. His jumper is short. Rebound Scotty Hastings. Atlanta could have had a 3-on-1, but Hastings stopped dribbling. Eddie ahead for Dominique from the corner. He drills it again. Dominique.
Okay.
Dominique has 13. And Atlanta now trails by 1, 37-36. Atlanta has scored 8 in a row. Down low for McHale. He gets doubled. He spins away and walks and lays it.
He did walk. He surely walked.
McHale got away with one then. Front court, here's Eddie Johnson. Eddie, the lead, and shot no good, but there will be a foul, two-shot foul on the play.
Eddie took a good fall that time for his efforts. He takes Quinn Buckner, and Quinn gets him with the body, and Quinn has a big body to get you with.
Eddie has scored 5, and he can bring the Hawks within 1 again. His first is good. .8:53 remaining in the half. Foul shot is good. 39-38. It's a 1-point lead for the Celtics as the Hawks play him tough again. Dennis Johnson comes front court. It's kind of a fun game. Larry Bird has come back and he receives the pass. Down
Larry back.
His hook is short. Rebound. Ricky Brown. Boy, they are going to McHale on every play. Out of the backcourt comes Eddie. McHale has missed some shots. He normally hits all the time. He's getting great position. Rivers on the drive off to Ricky Brown. On the wing, Neek. His jumper is long. Rebound. Hastings. Good offensive position. He got pushed by McHale. It'll be a non-shooting foul.
Good position by Scott. Great position. I mean, he moved McHale right out from under the basket and got the rebound. There was no way Kevin McHale could get that rebound. Scott went under the basket.
It looked like Larry almost fouled him.
Yes, sir. Up top, here's Rivers. Atlanta could take the lead with the hoop. Rivers on the drive. His jumper is missed, and the rebound taken away by McHale. Out of the backcourt comes Ainge. Ainge and Dennis Johnson now with Parrish, Bird, and McHale. The #1 team is reunited. Dennis Johnson misses a shot. Rebound, Bird. Bird on the baseline.
Good pass.
Oh, what a pass.
Great.
Larry Bird to McHale.
He passed that ball from behind Scott Hastings back to McHale for the layup.
Some pass by Larry Bird. That's what I mean. He invents. He is the great inventor. Here's Eddie off a Hastings pick. 18-footer. Bullseye again. Eddie Johnson has 9 in the game. And Boston leads by 141-40. Front court, Dennis Johnson lost it out of bounds. And Atlanta will get it back. Kevin Willis will come in.
Gotta slow down, Dennis.
Hello to Mary Needle, beautiful wife of our PR director Bill Needle, watching tonight, and also the beautiful girls in Norcross, Beth and Stacy. Of course, Janice. Front court, here comes Doc Rivers. 7:25 remaining in the first half. Atlanta could take the lead with a hoop. Rivers up top for Hastings. Now swing it. Left wing, Dominique on the drive. The runner is no good. Rebound taken away by Danny Ainge. Ainge comes across. Ainge will pull up and take the jumper. Way long. It is a wild game, but a fun game. And here's Rivers front court. The pass is kicked. Atlanta gets a new 24 and the ball. Just under 7 minutes. 6:59 remaining on the halftime clock. Boston by 141-40. Atlanta playing tonight without Sly Williams, Mike Glenn, and Tree Rollins, all back home injured. Boston without Cedric Maxwell and ML Carr.
Cedric Maxwell.
Rivers front court. He's on the right wing and up. Eddie off the Hastings pick. Eddie drives. The runner is goaltended by Parrish. Another great play by Eddie.
I don't know about goaltended, man.
Eddie has
you see that.
11.
Good quickness to the basket.
Oh yeah, it hit the backboard.
Never mind.
Atlanta by 142-41. Atlanta was down 37-20. Here's Dominique almost.
Oh. We could have shot that, Larry.
Down low, and there's another foul on Atlanta.
Man.
I'll tell you what, if you're open for a second, Bird finds you.
Oh, he'll definitely find you. He does not hesitate about passing the ball to open guys.
Ainge front court. Ainge.
Larry got a nick for passing. He liked passing. I like that.
The hook is good. He's getting great position, and he can't miss from there.
Keep the defender off their heels. You know what I mean? Well, on their heels, whatever.
Tears up the floor. Bird out of the left corner. The bomb is good.
See, Dominique has to concentrate on getting back also. Concentrate on his shot, but make sure that he gets back because Bird is taking off after the rebound, and Dominique has to get back.
See, you can take off if you know your team's going to rebound the ball. When you got those guys around the basket, you can be pretty sure of it.
It's called cherry picking.
Hastings pick in the lane right. Rivers, the runner, is banked up too hard. Rebound tip, taken away by Parrish. Here's a lead for Ainge. 4-on-1. The layup by Dennis Johnson's good. Dennis Johnson on the end of a break gets a layup, and Atlanta
Dennis
calls timeout. There is a
Johnson.
timeout on the floor.
Dennis
A timeout with the score.
Johnson.
Boston. Antoine Carr back in. He cuts left, stops at the foul line. He had the jumper. He's not a bad outside shooter either. Dominique
Good
lost it out of
hands.
bounds. Last touch by Larry Bird. Atlanta gets the ball.
New Orleans. Why is this Atlanta team in New Orleans?
Has to get a shot off in
I don't
7
understand.
seconds. John Sterling, Charlie Chris here from Nolans. Hawks and Celtics bringing in a Dominique. Dominique outside Eddie. He drives the gap. The runner is blocked. He got fouled. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
I didn't think they were going to call it at first. He got his hand. He sure did.
Larry Bird got him from behind with 3 minutes.
Hey, no smoking on this video, baby.
3 minutes remaining in Indiana. New Jersey leads the Pacers by 101-100. 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Chicago leads Detroit 48-32.
Detroit
leads Denver 70-59, and at the half, Portland leads Kansas City 59-57. Foul shots are good by Edward. He has 13. He and Dominique each have 13. And Boston's lead is only 3, 47-44. 5:10 remaining in a good first half. Down low, two-man game. Parrish. His turnaround baseline long. Rebound, Kevin Willis. Atlanta rebounding well tonight on the defensive glass. Eddie ahead for Carr, who drives and lays it up, and no good. They drew the foul.
Well, Carr is getting through that lane.
Antoine Carr really becomes a top-flight pro player because, boy, does he have some offensive ability.
He really does, and this is his time because he's getting a lot of playing time. He's getting to show exactly what he's made of and what he can do.
Oh, ref. Travel, man. That man just traveled.
Player because
Hell no. Look at that shit. Look at this. Ball in your hands now. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I guess you cannot call that travel. Because he was kind of already in motion before he had the ball, so that first step might not have count. It was close, though.
To keep the ball and get it up to the hoop.
Carr has great offensive talent because he can dribble the ball on his own. He can handle it well enough to get to the basket. And he is 6'9" and about 240. He also can drill outside, too. Carr misses the first foul shot. He has one more. Antoine has hit it. Carr has 7 in the game, and Atlanta trails by 2. Boston has Danny Ainge and Dennis Johnson, and the front line now of Scott Wedman, Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, McHale out with 3 fouls. Wedman head of the key. Off the pick comes DJ driving. In the lane, his shot is blocked. He got fouled going up. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
Foul?
Dennis Johnson, another strong guard who plays going any deeper than 8. But a lot of times, I tell you what, if you go with 9 or 10 guys during the season, it's not a good idea, I don't feel, to when the playoffs start to cut that down to 8 or 7 guys.
But Boston, of course, doesn't. They go usually with 7 guys. Dominique, left wing up top for Willis. 1 of 2 made by DJ, and it's 48-45. Boston by 3. Rivers up top. Eddie open pop from the head of the key is good. Eddie Johnson has 15. He has 10 this period.
Damn, 15?
Really
Quiet 15.
Again, posting DJ. Down low for the turnaround. It is no good. Rebound. Parrish. Big rebound. Parrish sends it back outside. Knocked away by Dominique. Taken by Eddie. And Eddie got fouled in the backcourt, and that's too bad.
And you know what's so weird about that foul, man? This is back then. Ain't no transition take. But we did have oh, they still gave him free throws. Good. Damn, what's the other foul call before transition? Clear path. Okay. Man, that's clear path for sure. They just giving him free throws like they in a bonus. Dude, that's clear path. Can at least call clear path because transition take didn't come into the NBA till like 2-3 years ago. You know what I mean? but that's clear path.
Game. He rolls in the second. Eddie has 17 points, 12 in this period, and Atlanta leads 49-48. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Atlanta playing tough ball. Wedman outside hits the shot. He's a great jump shooter. Scott Wedman
has to, excuse me, John. Antoine has to come up on Scott Wedman, make him put the ball on the
Rivers on the drive.
Oh.
Ainge and knocked it in. If you like basketball, you got to love this game. This is a tremendous athletic talent game. Hawks by 1, 51-50. Ainge in the lane. His off-balance jumper short.
Good board.
Going sky. Get it ahead for Eddie. A lead for Rivers driving. Cross court for Willis, knocked away. Recovered by Rivers. The layup is no good. He got fouled. A 2-shot foul. And the Hawks, the baby birds, are playing with drive and spirit and elan and panache.
They hooping.
They're playing their games. It gets, Doc picks it up. And I mean, he was mugged. He wasn't just fat.
Wedman draws the foul. Rivers has missed the first. 3:32 remaining in the half. Atlanta by 1, 51-50. Hey, by the way, we have a tremendous halftime feature. Tell you about it when we have a chance. Rivers has knocked the second one in. Doc makes 1 of 2. He has 7 in the game. And Atlanta leads by 2, 52-50. In front court, Dennis Johnson. DJ, his pass knocked
Good
away by
hands.
Rivers and knocked out of bounds by Rivers and Bird. It'll be Boston ball. And yes, that is part of Larry Bird's makeup. He dives like he was trying to earn a job in spring training. And by the way, he doesn't have to worry. He has a job. Ainge way outside DJ. Now off the pick comes Bird for the long jumper. No. Rebound, knocked out and picked up by Dennis Johnson. Down low, Parrish, the layup is good. Parrish has 4 in the game. Eddie, a lead for Dominique. Driving Dominique to the rim.
Oh, nice.
Drive by Dominique.
Great. That's that hang time.
It is that hang time.
Dominique has 15. Atlanta by
Hell
2.
yeah, I thought he was going to dunk on Bird ass for a minute.
Good basket counts. He got fouled. Larry Bird. Bird has 16 in the game. Charlie, we're very lucky. This is the 3rd television game we've had against Boston. They've all been beauties.
They have. And Dominique cannot come around so they can pass the ball to the inside of him to Bird in the lane because too many things can happen. Like that time, Antoine picked up the foul. Dominique has to stay behind him and then get help from the guards coming back down.
Bird's foul shot is good. He has 17 in the game. 55-54, Boston by 1. 2:51 remaining in the half. Eddie has a high pick from Carr. Goes away from the pick. Dennis Johnson knocked it away. Eddie regains. Eddie now will send down low for Carr. He lost it out of bounds. He had a drive. He saw Parrish and was making up his mind what he was going to do with the ball. Take the jumper or go right at Parrish.
But, excuse me, I think it was a case of him trying to do something before he got it.
Antoine Carr
leaves. He's replaced by Cliff Livingston. Dennis Johnson, front court. DJ up top. Off the pick comes Bird for the bob. Got it again.
Smooth.
Larry Bird. Bird comes off pick shooting. He has the ball in the air before you can get near him. Boston by 3. 57-54. 2:15 in a terrific first half of basketball. Eddie cutting left.
I like Bird because he's trying to get buckets.
No shot. Down low for Willis, posted. Back to Dominique for the 3-point try. It is no good. Long rebound. Rivers tried to steal it. Taken away by Dennis Johnson. Ahead, Eddie steals it from Bird. Eddie lost it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Hawks. It'll be Boston ball. Bird will bring it in. 1:57 remaining in the half. Boston by 3. 57-54.
It's a good game.
Corner. Bird got fouled by Kevin Willis.
Kevin had Larry Bird in a little neck hug. That's all. Wasn't much contact.
Finals tonight in the NBA. Phoenix beats New York 123-119. And New Jersey beats Indiana 109-108. Bird has 2, and Lawrence, a great foul shooter. What else makes the first? Bird has 20 in the game. The lead all scorers. I think in the second half, I'll tell you what departments Bird leads the Celtics in. It's amazing. Foul
20 points, 21.
Bird has 21. Boston leads by 5, 59-54. A minute 50 remaining in the half. John Sterling,
One
Charlie
minute
Chris
50.
from the campus of the University
1
of New
minute left,
Orleans.
man, until we
Rivers
hit the second
out top now
half.
for Willis. Kevin's
Bird got 21.
18-footer is short. Rebound taken away by Danny Ainge. Ainge and the Celtics come out running. Left corner, Dennis Johnson open, and it's a
This man Bird got 21 already. What?
And brings the dribble outside. Boston by 7, 61-54. Boy, they hit you with spurts, don't they? Off the pick comes Eddie right wing. Eddie goes baseline. His drive.
Yeah,
Drive,
I like that.
Great move by Eddie.
He was fast.
Left hand.
Eddie Johnson has 19 in the game, and he has 14 this period. Bird posted right. He's doubled, gets crossed.
Oh my fucking God.
Johnson jumper goes.
Oh my God.
Boy, if you double Bird, are you going to pay for it?
Hell yeah. That's like doubling
Pay for
Jokic.
it right away. He doesn't waste any time.
You go
Under a
pay for
minute
that
remaining in
shit.
the half. Boston by 7, 63-56. Eddie, great pass to Livingston. He
Ooh.
got Livingston. There's a great pick and roll pass. Livingston imperceptibly set the pick and rolled and got it right back. What a pass.
If Cliff doesn't roll,
Oh my God.
impossible. And a great. Now that shows Cliff's strength also. To
Yes,
get
sir.
that ball up there after Bird grabbed his whole arm.
What a beautiful bounce pass by Eddie Johnson. A great pick and roll pass. That Eddie can make the pick and roll pass. Boy. Foul shot. Livingston is way off. Rebound tipped by Willis. No good. Rebound Parrish. Boston by 5, 63-58. 40 seconds remaining in the half. DJ comes cross. Bird posted. Back to the basket. Looks.
He
Now
by
takes
himself.
the jumper instead.
Foul.
No good. He drew the foul from
Must be
Bob, but he
foul
could
on the
be a
shot.
two-shot foul.
Oh boy.
In the half, Larry Bird makes. Hey, did you notice that Bob Reinhart, the ex-Hawk assistant coach, now the
22
top guy
points,
at Georgia
man.
State, just signed a top flight prospect?
Yes.
Didn't take him long, did it?
Sure didn't.
Bob Reinhart's going to make Georgia State hum, just like Bobby Cremins did it.
And this is still a competitive
Larry
game.
Bird makes his foul shots. Larry Bird, not a bad half. He has 23 points. 65-58. Boston by 7. Atlanta will run the clock down as far as they can, but they can't run it all the way. The difference will be about 8 seconds. All right, Rivers outside. It's a 1-4 set. The last time at the end of the first Bird, Rivers went right around Ainge. Now Rivers off the pick comes Eddie. Down low Willis, who takes the short jump hook, no good. Rebound Parrish. 10 seconds remaining. Boston will get another shot and a good one. In front court, Dennis Johnson wheels to the baseline. Back to Bird rolling. The hook, no good. Rebound Rivers at the buzzer. And at the end of one half of play. On the back line, Dominique Wilkins, Antoine Carr, and Kevin Willis up front. Give you Boston in just a moment. Here's Dominique up top for Carr. Carr played by McHale. McHale 3 fouls, remember. Down low, Dominique stolen
good
by
steal.
Ainge. Good steal. He stole the dribble off the Whitman pass. Ainge and Dennis Johnson the backcourt with Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, and Kevin
Look at all the
McHale.
space Bird got.
All right, Dennis
Swing that
Johnson
ball to Bird.
outside
Look at all
three.
this, man.
Pursued by Eddie.
He from the
DJ
back
now right
screen.
of the key
Yep.
has Bird in the corner. Two-man game, Bird and Parrish.
He's showing double.
Bird goes
He's
to the
showing
foul
double.
line, sends down low, stolen.
Nah, I don't
Carr
like that.
comes out 3-on-1. Carr will take it to the hole and
Ooh!
6'9", 240.
It really does.
Oh
Once he
my
goes
God,
up and-
Carr.
and has that authority, nobody's going to try to get that shot.
Hell
he just
no.
goes up there, and I mean, he's way up.
You see how well he handles the ball, though? He dribbles it like a much smaller player. In front court, posted up high is Parrish. Off to Bird for the open 20-footer. It's good. You can't give him that shot. You give him that shot, it's in the well.
That's right.
Bird has 25. Dominique
can't
on
get
the
Bird
drive,
none.
pulls up with a short jumper and drills it. Dominique has 17 in the game at 67-62. Boston by 5. A great tempo to this game. Tremendous offensive tempo for both teams. Both teams running and getting good shots, not running aimlessly. Parrish, his right side. jumper is good.
Oh, shit.
One thing about Boston, they just have a darn good shooting ball club. Here is Whitman on the drive, leaning in. His short
Hey!
jumper is good. That's the in-between shot I talked about.
That's a tough shot to make. It shows you what kind of touch Randy Whitman has to make that kind of shot consistently.
And that really is his shot, that in-between shot. Here's Dennis Johnson front court. Bird cutting without the... Oh,
That's a great
Parrish
fucking
lost it.
pass.
The great inventor strikes again. Bird got it, and without a moment's hesitation threw a behind-his-body bounce pass.
And it was a blind pass. I mean, he just knew. He didn't even look at Parrish. He knew Parrish was going to be there. And that also comes from playing together, knowing each other's moves.
Well, what a great pass. What a great passer. I tell you, he and Magic have really revolutionized this game. Two guys 6'9" who can pass that way.
Yes, indeed.
They have made passing a rediscovered art. If anyone tells you the pros don't pass anymore, laugh in their face. They don't know what they're talking about. Here's Ainge, right wing. On the drive, his runner is no good. Rebound, Kevin Willis. By the way, Michael Jordan of Chicago can pass that way too. Dominique fakes it, and he got fouled by Bird, a two-shot foul.
And don't forget Isaiah.
Oh, yeah.
He passes fairly well, but at least he's a guard. He's kind of prototypical. But
Bird and Magic are guards.
yes, they are. Yes,
They are. Good fake by Dominique. Bird just reached back and just whacked him.
Bird not a
Bird
guard.
and Magic Johnson are really.
But he can be one, though.
That's right.
Dominique gets a couple of foul shots. Atlanta down by only 5, 69-64, and the first foul shot missed by Neek. 10 minutes on the nose left in the third.
He can run. He can run the flow.
He doesn't play the point guard. That's all. Which he could play the point if he had to.
He handles it an awful lot. Though.
Yes.
Dominique makes 1 of 2. He has 18. Atlanta trails now by 4.
Man, they lucky Bird not bringing the ball up the damn flow.
Good fans game. Way outside McHale. Played by Antoine up top. Off the right side pick comes DJ. Drives left in the lane. The fall away is short. Rebound tipped and taken away by Dennis Johnson. In the corner, Bird. Left corner jumper is no good. Rebound, Dennis Johnson. Dennis in the lane. His short jumper is no good. Rebound, McHale. That's where they kill you. Rebound, no good. Rebound, no good. Rebound, Parrish knocked away. Dennis Johnson in the lane. The layup is
Get
no
that
good.
shit out of there.
Taken by Eddie. Here's a 2-on-1. Eddie will go past Ainge. The layup is blocked. He got fouled.
That's why he should have swung it back to Bird. Bird wide open.
He took it right to the hole.
And I tell you what, they had about 5 shots at the hoop, and you cannot continue to give them 5 shots. And Eddie's quickness, it just took over and took control of Danny Ainge. Eddie attacked Danny Ainge offensively.
Yes, he did. Eddie on the line for 2, and the Hawks could pull within 2.
And the Hawks can pull within 2.
Eddie's first is good, and Fast Edward has
Chat.
20 in the game. He had 19 in the first half.
Health is wealth. Take care of your health. And drink some water. Or some Gatorade. Especially if you need your electrolytes.
Stops his dribble, slightly right of the key. Finds Ainge outside. Now on the right wing, Bird down low, Parrish for the turnaround fake. And there's a foul on Atlanta. It's on Randy Whitman coming over to double up.
Casey Jones.
Whitman's second. And
You know
second
what?
on the
That's
team,
what I
Boston
really, I really, you know, I've been watching everybody, right? I'm just getting started. I'm really just getting started for real, bro. I'm 1 month in reacting to all this basketball stuff, right? I love basketball. Y'all know that. Bro, we need to really go back in time and watch, you know, whenever I get enough. Damn, damn, Dominique. Man, I ain't gonna never start watching Bird and Magic. It's so much footage. It's just probably impossible for me to watch all of them, but I'm gonna be watching this stuff forever. I like basketball. What I wanted to say is, we got to get us some Bill Russell, some Kareem, some Walt Frazier, some Pistol Pete. I gotta watch Pistol Pete. I haven't saw a Pistol Pete clip in like 10 years. Well, no, I'm dragging it. Probably like 3 or 4. But I never watched a game of Pistol Pete. I never watched more than like 2 or 3 clips of Pistol Pete. So I just remember him having handles. You know? And the fucking burner.
Going to get a shot up, but he really thought he was going to get fouled, and he did.
Right. That's exactly right. Yep, he knew that shot would never get to the basket.
Larry Bird has just drawn his 4th foul, and now he goes over to Billy Sarr, and Sarr corrects the foul call.
Yeah, it wasn't Bird.
It was not on Bird, it was on Dennis Johnson. Now Hugh Evans is coming over, and Hugh Evans is telling Scott Webman to come back in the game. Hugh Evans is saying to Scott Webman, you can come back in the game because it was on Bird.
What's going on?
Well, Bird leaves. Scott Webman comes in. And we have to find out whether Bird has 4 or 3. That's a big moment in the game if he has
It was
4.
on Dennis Johnson.
Damn, Bird. Just drop your cup to the floor like that?
Mike Fratello is doing is putting up 2 threes. That's what he said the referee said. 33 is Bird. 3 is Dennis Johnson. Well, Bird comes out. I don't know who the foul was on. A foul shot by Eddie is good. I guess it wasn't on Bird because Bird's coming back on the floor.
It was on Dennis Johnson.
But Bird comes on the floor. Robert Parrish leaves. And Bird has only 3 fouls. Remember that. Bird.
What if Bird just wanted to give him something to drink real quick? I've seen this, especially I've seen LeBron do this shit so many times. Luka do it too. Even my boy Cade do it. Niggas will get out for 1 minute, come right back in the game. Or maybe he got subbed out because coach thought he had the 4th foul and wanted to save him from fouling out. But Bird got 3 fouls right now. Oh yeah, they pissed him off.
Reach because Bird is just too smart.
Antoine Carr down low.
Ooh! Hey!
Antoine Carr has 11. And Boston by 1, 73-72. Dennis Johnson front court. DJ, a long left side jumper is good.
Ooh, good shot, DJ.
Atlanta only 3 points down, and Boston shooting the lights out. Down low, Willis for the turnaround hook. It's no good. Rebound knocked away and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by.
I noticed something about the Hawks in general. The Hawks basketball brand. They all play fast. The Hawks today with Jalen Johnson, Nikhil, and all them, they play fast. Jeff Teague and Al Horford used to play fast. Josh Smith and his crew used to play fast. Hawks just play fast. Like, they thrive moving that ball well, playing on the fast break. You know, up-tempo ass shit.
Johnson comes across. Atlanta will call a 20-second timeout.
20-second timeout, okay. It's gonna be okay. Just don't leave, okay. Baby, lead away. Yeah, the way. Uh-oh, that nigga Dirt locked up. Pooh Shicey dumbass and got locked up. Man. And people in the chat be calling me a YN. Do y'all see me gang banging? Alright then. But so I really don't even care if people call me a YN. It is what it is. I know who I am. I like basketball. But yeah.
Leaning forward off the glass. Good touch.
Dominique has 22. Set the lineups for you. Dennis Johnson and Ainge the backcourt with McHale driving. McHale blocked by Dominique. Oh, what a block. Dominique in front court. Neek left wing. Neek. His pass batted away by Ainge. Boston has a 3-on-none. McHale will get a layup.
Just a case of getting a little too excited, trying to do a little too much. Dominique just made a mistake after the great block.
79-74. Boston again by 5. The Hawks really hanging tough against, frankly, a much better team. In fact, the best in the world, Boston Celtics. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the third. Down low, Dominique. He drives. His layup is good. I'll tell you one thing about Boston. Dominique cannot be stopped against the Celtics. He has
Can't be stopped against nobody.
This year. Front court.
Dominique is him. Can't nobody stop Dominique for real.
Bird takes the jump.
Yeah.
They've tuned each other up this year. Dominique and Bird.
Bird has 29. Brilliant as always. Whitman front court. 5-point Boston lead, 81-76. Rivers on the drive, gets in the lane, dishes off. Oh, what a pass.
Good pass.
Great pass.
There's a penetration and pass by Rivers, and Willis gets the basket. It is really amazing how Atlanta plays against Boston every game this year. McHale way outside. Off the pick comes DJ for the standing jumper, in and out. Rebound McHale. His rebound batted away by Whitman from behind. McHale is 6'10", and his arms are about 6'11". McHale can play at a height of just about 7 feet or more with those arms.
That's true. He gets a lot of rebounds just standing under the basket, raising his arms up.
Atlanta resting Dominique brings in Cliff Livingston. Here's Bird left wing.
Damn, Bird tall as
Larry,
hell.
left wing looking for McHale. Now Bird on the drive. Falls back for the jumper short. And the rebound taken away by Carr. Atlanta can close within one with a hoop. Willis down low. Takes the move and misses the shot. Rebound McHale. Outlet pass gets jammed, but he gets it off to DJ. A lead for Bird front court.
Oh, you still can't rip him. No way.
The jumper right side.
Nobody played him. He dribbled the ball and just froze everybody. Everybody just ran away from Larry Bird. Can't run away from Bird.
Bird has 31. Antoine Carr posted up top for Eddie's jumper. Bullseye.
Good pass, Carr.
Eddie
Good
Johnson
shot.
has 24. This is one of the best games of the year. This is the third time Atlanta has played Boston in this kind of a game. What a, tremendous fans game. Two teams full of great athletes going at each other. Off the pick comes Wedman with a long jumper.
He's a shooter.
I don't know. I just love this game. Boston by 5, 85-80. Rivers on the drive. Off to Carr.
Yeah, this is a
Carr
good game.
Away and stolen by Danny Ainge.
Oh.
Ainge streaks up for
Shit.
A beautiful bounce pass by Ainge. A beautiful lead bounce pass off the dribble by Ainge. And the Hawks take time. There is a timeout on the floor. A timeout with the score. Boston 87 and Atlanta 80. John Sterling and
All right, man. It's almost fourth quarter, chat.
Mike Fratello called another timeout just to stop the Boston momentum. Off the pick and roll, Dominique open has missed the jumper. Rebound taken away by Robert Parrish.
Might be too open for Dominique.
Parrish is in with Wedman and Bird. McHale is being rested in the backcourt of Ray Williams and Danny Ainge. Give you Atlanta in a moment. 3:15 remaining in the third. Bird posted left. Takes the jumper and hits it again.
Ooh.
Boston
Shit.
by 9. Larry Bird is just unconscious. Eddie on the
Eddie. Ah.
Rebound. Livingston fakes it.
And one.
Count the basket. He got fouled on the play. Cliff Livingston after a great Eddie drive. The ball rolled out. And there's an offensive rebounder right there, Cliff Livingston.
And that's what Cliff Livingston does as well as anybody. Is offensive rebound.
Pump fake.
Puts
Right
it
back up
in.
there.
I tell you what, the Hawks are staying alive now because they're being aggressive.
Very, very aggressive. You know, Livingston is really under 6'7". He's not as tall as he's listed. He gets offensive rebounds through great hustle and the instinct to go to the glass. Misses the foul shot. Boston ball up by 7, 89-82. Ray Williams down low for Bird, who feels it and takes it and drills it again. He's unbelievable.
I mean, he just shoots it straight up and comes straight through the hole.
Larry Bird is feeling it like the great shooters feel it. Livingston down low takes a jumper and hits it. A tough jumper for Cliff Livingston.
He says, I can do it too, Larry.
Not that real kind of a shooter. Bird, by the way, has 35 in the game. Bird is setting up. They're isolating Bird low post. Now he goes back door, knocked away by Livingston. Bird on the step, but the ball was knocked away by Livingston.
That was good defense.
Eddie down low. Livingston for the jumper.
Short.
This is short, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Doc Rivers.
Not a good shot.
Boston leads by 7, 91-84. But you're right. They get caught up in the action, do something good, and then want to do something. Out of the backcourt now comes Ray Williams. 2:05 remaining in the third. Bird for the bomb. Got it again. A three-pointer. You're seeing the greatest in the game, Larry Bird. And there are people like Bob Cousy, Casey Jones, Red Auerbach, who think he's the best ever.
He's a player. He's definitely a player.
Larry Bird has 38. Is he phenomenal or what? Here's Eddie left wing. Boston by 10. Eddie a three. He missed it. Rebound. Scott Wedman. Ahead for Ainge driving. Ainge cross court. Ray Williams. A three-point try. No good. Rebound. Doc Rivers. Rivers drives up the floor. Knocked away by Williams.
That bullshit ass call.
It'll be a shooting foul. Boston's over the limit. Minute 28. Yeah, the Hawks really needed that foul and these foul shots because Boston is on the verge, Charlie. You know it.
That's right. They are. They're on the verge of blowing this thing wide open.
When the green wave gets rolling, boy, it's very tough to stop that.
Very, very tough.
I think in your time you've seen the green wave roll a bit.
Chad, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know who's home and who's away. I feel like Atlanta is, I guess, home, but the court say New Orleans. It say Boston Celtics at Atlanta Hawks. I'm pretty sure somebody go tell me in the comments because I have no idea.
Here's a Rivers
2K.
Ainge,
Hey.
And that could bring the Hawks back in the game. There's a great steal by Rivers. He took the dribble away and got a layup. 94-87.
Good defense.
Ainge comes across. Left wing Wedman. Wedman, left side, is doubled. Hawks doubling the ball. Ray Williams drives the middle. He lost the ball. Parrish picked it up. He got fouled. It'll be a two-shot foul. You see the Hawk coaches, Mike Rotella, Ron Rothstein, Brendan Searle up. They were trying to get
This nigga Bird been on fire the whole game.
Something. They were trying to steal a walk or something.
And on that play, Ray Williams is in shape. He goes to the basket and creates problems. This is Doc Rivers' steal. I mean, Danny Ainge just put the ball right in front of him.
Yeah.
He just told him, say, here, Doc, take it. And Doc said, I'll take it.
And he did. Bird stays the game. McHale comes back in for a Wedman. If you think that Casey Jones plays his top players,
Man, come on, neighbors. Y'all gotta blast some shit while I'm recording, bruh.
They thrive like roses in bloom under it. Parrish has made both foul shots. Robert has 8 in the game. Boston again by 9, 96-87. Just under a minute remaining in the third. Rivers across. Ricky Brown, the receiver. Now on the wing for Eddie Johnson. They go down low. Dominique. Neek gets doubled up. Back outside Eddie. Cross court. Rivers. He'll try a 3 and miss it. Rebound Rivers.
Good boy.
Drives,
Doc is hustling, man.
Now to Dominique. The layup is no
shit.
good. Rebound Parrish. Parrish outlet pass.
Oh,
McHale.
no.
2-on-1 with Bird. Bird's layup is good. And a fine pass by McHale.
The Hawks
Damn.
can't keep shooting these
The
three-point
Celtics
shots.
is just cooking.
They could get a better shot than that because when they miss, the Celtics just take off and they get easy layups like that one.
All right, Boston is a great team. 50-14, the reigning world's champion. And now they're really showing it. They lead Atlanta by 11, 98-87. 15 seconds remaining in the quarter. Dominique off the pick. He drives in the lane. The lefty hook is good. A lefty hook by Dominique. Dominique has 26. Bird with 8 seconds.
in and out.
Bird on the drive. The runner.
Ah, fuck
You're
no.
seeing a greater performance as you'll ever see from Larry Bird. Front court Eddie at the three-quarter buzzer. No good.
Man, what the hell?
A sellout crowd. A sellout. Ray Williams front court. Boston by
Fourth
11,
quarter, y'all.
189. That's the only important stat, really. Boston by 11. Rivers steals the pass intended for McHale. Out of the backcourt comes Eddie. Eddie J on the drive. No shot there. Hastings takes it up top and misses it. Rebound jammed in by Kevin Willis. Kevin Willis gets the basket. And in front court, here's Dennis Johnson. DJ front court. The shot is no good by Webben. Rebound taken away by Willis. Get it ahead now for Eddie. Eddie front court. He slips and falls down, retains his balance. Off to Hastings. The jumper is good. Hastings gets the roll. And the Hawks try to scratch their way back, and Boston calls time.
And John has spooked his coat.
The Hawks try to scratch their way back, and there's a timeout on the floor. The score: Boston 100 and Atlanta 93.
Them Boston warm-ups is tough.
John Sterling, Charlie Chris, back at Lakefront Arena. A sold-out crowd seeing an electrifying game. A wild end-to-end. Great offensive show led by Larry Bird's 44 points. Out of the backcourt, Dennis Johnson sends it ahead for Ray Williams. Atlanta has scratched back. They're down by 7, 193. 11 minutes remaining in the game. Ray Williams front court. He and Dennis Johnson the backcourt with Parrish, Wedman, and McHale. Wedman's jumper is good again.
You have to make, excuse me, John. You have to make Scott Webben put the ball on the floor and beat you going to the basket. Get him to make a move on you.
Because he is a great outside shooter. He comes off picks and he comes off shooting. Scott Hastings and Dominique Wilkins along with Kevin Willis up front. Rivers and Eddie the backcourt. Eddie head of the key. Give it off to Rivers on the drive.
Jelly.
No
Damn,
good.
he missed.
Good drive by Rivers. He left it short.
Good try.
Ray Williams front court. Boston by 9, 102-93. Bird getting his rest. He'll be back. The pass was intended for Wedman, and he regains it after Parrish tipped it by mistake. Wedman in the corner. Another jumper. Good again.
Kevin has to come out
He's
and
shooting
play him.
it.
Don't let him
Shooting
take a
that
jump
thing,
shot.
man.
Come out and play him. Make him pass the ball.
And Atlanta now calls timeout.
Another
So
timeout.
there is a timeout on the floor. Timeout with the score. Boston 1-0. Run DMC will be the feature of the Rap Night on Friday, March 22nd. There are a lot of tickets already sold. And if you want to go see the Rap Night and the Hawks Kansas City, better get your tickets quickly. Atlanta will put it in play down by 11, 104-93. Atlanta, Eddie Johnson and Randy Whitman now, and the front court of Dominique Wilkins, Scott Hastings, and Kevin Willis. Here's Eddie left wing, looking for Dominique Lowe. Dominique catches in the lane. The scoop layup is no good. Rebound taken away by Parrish. Parrish must have 20 rebounds tonight.
Yeah,
Redmond
Parrish
front
snagging.
court. His pass is batted away. He tried to hit McHale unselfishly instead of taking the jumper. Dominique on the drive in the lane. The layup is no good. Rebound. Dominique knocked out of bounds.
Dominique just be trying to do too much sometimes, man.
And both knocked it out.
Damn.
They lost the ball.
We've been told Parrish now has 18 boards, so he'll probably get his 20. On the deep left side, Dennis Johnson. McHale is low left. Here's a lob for Parrish, knocked away by Dominique. Good steal by Dominique. He got fouled in the backcourt by Wedman. It'll be a non-shooting foul. Ricky Brown will get back in the game for Atlanta, replacing Kevin Willis. Larry Bird gets the hand as he reports to the scorer's table. He'll be back with either 42 or 44. I have him for 44. We'll see. Eddie left wing. Down low, Dominique driving, gets a layup. And
God damn,
rebound,
Dominique.
Scott Wedman. Dennis Johnson comes cross. 9 minutes remaining in the game. Boston by 11, 104-93. The tempo has really slackened here in the fourth period. The teams
they slowed down.
Right, here's Ray Williams down low. Parrish left box for the turnaround jumper. No. Air ball, rebound Dennis Johnson. No, and knocked out of bounds by Ricky Brown. You know, when Ray Williams, Charlie, gets in shape, Boston will have two phenomenal rebounding guards in DJ and Ray Williams.
Yes, they will. They really will. I mean, they have two guys that can get you some rebounds.
Bird comes in. Wedman goes out. Wedman played very well. He leads with 12 points. Parrish down low. Takes the turnaround and hits it.
Parrish just goes along and does his work. Never changes his expression on his face.
No, he just keeps getting rebounds and points. Here's Eddie outside. His jumper no good. Boston about ready to put Atlanta to sleep. Ray Williams a lead for Dennis Johnson. His pass to Parrish. Parrish gets a layup.
Call timeout.
And Atlanta will call time.
That is terrible.
The Hawks call time. Parrish. Robert Parrish has. Now, Robert Parrish rebounding has enabled Boston to run.
Yes, indeed. It really has.
See, they wouldn't be that good a team if someone wasn't getting the
One
boards.
with Chicago.
This 20 boards tonight.
Must be Michael Jordan,
7:40
right?
remaining in the game. Boston by 15. About ready to.
Because Chicago only got
First
rings
down
with
low.
Jordan.
He's
They have
doubled
no
up,
other
tripled up, and
championships.
Carr ties up Parrish. It'll be a jump ball. That big smile by Antoine Carr. He had the ball to himself, and he was asking Billy Starr, how could it be a jump ball? But
Parrish had his arms wrapped around Antoine.
Right, Twan and 0-0. Tip to McHale. The short shot is whacked away by Carr. Carr can really get up. Dominique also can get up.
Hey,
They
there you
they
go.
call traveling on him.
Pretty close, eh?
Yes, indeed.
Dominique has 28. 108-95.
Damn,
Boston
another time?
calls
Come on, y'all. Shit.
Boston. 7 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Boston has the ball and a 13-point lead, 108-95. If you're wondering why the Hawks don't trap Boston, Boston's almost impossible to trap because their big guys can see over the trap and they all pass so well.
Right, they move the ball very well.
And you're just asking them to get open shots by trapping them, by doubling up. Here's Parrish outside for DJ. Cross-court Ray Williams and a 24-second violation against Boston. I'll tell you what, it's so noisy in this little building, you can't hear anything. You can't. Now, Boston may not have realized that time was eroding. Atlanta down by 13. Eddie Johnson off a Carr pick. Eddie up top. In the lane, Ricky Brown. The pass
Damn.
too hard down low, and it went out of bounds. It'll be Boston ball.
This is getting sloppy now, man. Come on, Atlanta.
Out of the backcourt. court now comes Dennis Johnson. DJ and Danny Ainge the backcourt with McHale, Bird, and Parrish. Bird has it swiped
Oh,
by
good steal.
Dominique against
Damn,
McHale.
Dominique flying.
Dominique on the drive in the lane.
Hey.
And they're going to call a walking violation.
What the man? These refs, bro.
I wish we had that on the replay.
Let me see that.
There it is.
1, 2. What the fuck?
Like a walk to me.
That ain't no travel.
You know what happened? It looked like his leg dragged, and maybe that's what you had this call. It's too bad.
But they give that call in
Yes,
this
they
league.
do. Bird's jumper is short.
They wrong for that call.
And taken by Eddie. 2-on-2. Eddie goes right to the hole. The layup is good. Nice drive by Eddie. Good, powerful drive. Eddie has 26. Dominique has 28. Atlanta down by 11, 108-97. Just over 6 minutes remaining in the quarter. Down low, McHale. He gets doubled. Dennis Johnson, cross-court, Ainge for the open jumper. No. Rebound. Bird knocks it out of bounds. They say Ricky Brown touched it.
It's like they on Bird's side. Come on, refs.
Bird to bring it in. For Parrish, the layup is short. Rebound, Antoine.
God damn.
Eddie has two in front of him to Dominique on the drive, and he got fouled by Ainge. Good foul. That's a good foul by Ainge. He saved the basket.
And he held him, too, so he wouldn't get hurt. Make him go to the line. Good pass by Eddie. Ainge just grasped him and said, no, don't dunk it on me.
Dominique on the line, trying to go over 30 for the third time this year against Boston that I can remember. In the 5 games the Hawks play Boston this year. Dominique's first is good. 108-98. Boston by 10. The Hawks trying to hang tough and scratch their way back in this.
Hold on, I noticed something too.
And it's such a tough.
The players during the free throw line, I don't see this often. Y'all, they get towels to wipe their face and shit. In the modern NBA, niggas be having to, use their jersey and stuff to wipe their face. Players have to use their jerseys to literally wipe their face. Oh my goodness. Dominique.
That's what happens when you try to trap these Celtics.
In front court, here's Doc Rivers left wing. 110-101. Boston by 9, 5 minutes. Rivers on the drive. Off to Carr. Open jumper. He's got it. Antoine Carr.
Carr been hooping. Carr been hooping all game.
Yes, he has.
Dennis Johnson comes across. 110-103. The Hawks down by 7. Dennis Johnson up top. Off the pick comes Bird for the three-point bomb. In and out. Rebound, Antoine Carr. Carr can really put it on the floor. He comes up court. Carr on the drive in the lane. Dishes off
good
to
pass.
Hey!
That's 2 in a row.
And Boston calls another timeout. Antoine Carr. Carr can really put it on the floor. He comes up court. Carr on the drive in the lane. Dishes off to Dominique.
I just watched this.
Dominique. Terrific.
There we go.
Offensive explosion kind of game. Here's Danny Ainge front court. Ainge and Dennis Johnson with Parrish, McHale, and Bird. Going through is Bird without the ball. Trying to post up. He takes it in the right corner. Bird cutting left. No shot. Down low on the baseline, Dennis Johnson. It's short. Air ball. Rebound. Parrish. 24-second violation. 24-second violation. The Hawks get it back and a chance to cut the margin to 3.
They're not out of this game yet.
And those of you watching this game in Atlanta, a player or two away, and then the Hawks are going to be this kind of a team all the time. And remember, I said it. They're going to be exciting, and they're going to play hard, and they're going to win games. Those are the key ingredients to bring out your fans. Right side, Eddie. Down low, Carr. Antoine spinning, and he walks.
Yeah, I think he traveled like that.
Trying to go a little bit quicker than he would normally would.
Atlanta has Willis, Carr, and Dominique up front, along with Rivers and Eddie Johnson. All right, here's DJ. Down low for Bird, posted. Gets away from the steal. He got fouled.
Damn.
He got crunched. It'll be a 2-shot foul. Willis and Antoine Carr met him at the pass, but Bird goes to the line, and you're talking about a 90% foul shooting.
And they met him at the pass, too. I mean, he
Shit.
had no chance to make this shot.
Hell no.
Bird finished the third quarter with 42.
They made sure Bird ain't get that.
And he gets 2 foul shots. 3:29 remaining in the ballgame. Boston by 5, 110-105. Bird misses the first. He has one more. He could give Boston a 6-point lead. Bird, foul shot. He's got it. Bird,
Hey.
45. Atlanta to come across.
Some people go feel me on this. Bird dropped 60 in a close game. Mike dropped 69 in double overtime. Bam dropped 83 in a 35 point. That's just crazy, bro. Like even Kobe game was competitive, bro. That Bam 83. Oh my God, that's like, oh man, that's man, bro. I'm reacting to all these epic games, bro, and it's just like, damn, this man really scored 83 in a damn blowout, bro. Like, how is that even allowed, bro? You know, so many people can do that. Michael Jordan can score 100. If we talking blowouts, Larry Bird can score 100. A lot of people can do that shit. If we include it, if we just take off the score, oh, the score don't matter. Whether they up 40, 30. Man, so many people can score 100 points, bro. That's why I see why a lot of people don't respect Bam 83, bro. Because it's like anybody can. I ain't gonna say anybody, but a lot of people can do that shit in a blowout game. Because coach ain't taking you out. Your minutes don't. Your minutes ain't restricted. You know what I mean? You go out there play 45 minutes if you want to.
It's Dennis Johnson. Down low for Bird. Right side Bird. Bird the fall away. Tough shot, and he drills it again.
That's his shot. That fall away is Bird's pet shot.
Bird has 47.
Like, I don't care what nobody say. Bam 83 was a forced 83. That was a forced 83, bro. Literally was forced, bro.
It'll be a non-shooting foul.
That's crazy.
Playing with Eddie, you can sit here and I can tell you when Eddie's going to go to the basket, when he's going to make his move. And as he drops that shoulder and he comes back around, and you know Eddie's going to the basket.
Randy Whitman comes in for Doc Rivers. Atlanta down by 8 with 2:20. Eddie on the right wing. Tries to beat Dennis Johnson and knocks it away. It's loose, knocking it bounds. Last touch by Atlanta. It'll be Boston ball.
They're letting a lot of contact go.
Danny Ainge to come across. I think Eddie's hurt. I think Eddie Johnson hurt himself when he fell down. He can barely walk. They got to get Eddie out of there.
He stubbed his toe.
Right corner, Bird bomb. Good.
Ooh.
He hurt his toe.
Bird still hooping
Larry
through
Bird
everything.
has 49. Atlanta calls timeout.
It's a bad man, bro.
Hey, by the way, Kevin McHale just set an all-time Boston individual game scoring record. Here's Bird's follow-away again.
They've called a technical foul on Mike Fratello.
I think he called it on Rothstein.
No, it was on Fratello.
Was it on Fratello?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think McHale scored 52.
Yes, indeed.
131-129, a 2-point win for Houston. Larry Bird will try the technical, assessed to Ronnie Rothstein. He will try for his 50th point. Bird. He's got 50.
50. 50. When Bam had 60-something points, the Heat was already up by like 25, 30. It's just crazy, man. It's just the different times we live in, man. People, that's oh man, that shit is gonna be crazy forever, bro. People gonna look back at that shit and really, oh man, bro.
On the right side, here's Dominique. Open. Dominique
Ooh.
drills a shot. Dominique has 36. He hasn't had a bad game.
No, he hasn't.
116-107. Boston by 9 with 1:40. Eddie Johnson on the bench. He hurt his foot when he and Dennis Johnson collided on the sideline a moment ago. Doc Rivers back in. Bird. They open the right side. Bird the fall away. He does it again. That's the best shooting I've ever seen in the game.
Yes, indeed. Oh, what
Dominique on the drive on Bird. The layup is short. Rebound. Dennis Johnson. Bird has 52. Front court, Bird.
Shout out
Open,
to Dennis
gives
for
a pass
passing to him.
McHale. McHale gives it back to him. Bird on the drive. The scoop is short. Rebound.
Oh,
Bird.
give me that
Bird,
board.
The layup is short.
Ah.
Rebound McHale. And the rebound taken away by Dominique. Dominique down to Rivers. Rivers on the drive. In the lane. Rivers lays it off, and Willis gets the basket. You think the sellout crowd is kind of happy they came here tonight?
Oh, yes.
Damn.
Okay. Rivers and Dennis Johnson bang together. It'd be a foul on Doc. 118-109. Larry Bird tonight put on one of the greatest shooting exhibitions I've ever seen.
He put on a clinic. That was a clinic.
And the reason I say it is he made so many tough shots.
Yes.
Bird with 52. Dennis Johnson, a lead for Bird.
They want him to keep scoring too.
Bird takes the jump.
Woo!
Bird has 54. One more basket will tie the record McHale set for most points by a Celtic in one game, and McHale didn't set it more than a week ago.
Good steal.
Rivers follows Dennis Johnson. And did you see the interplay with McHale and Bird before?
Yes.
McHale said that Bird kept giving him the ball to break the record, to break Bird's record.
And they're giving Bird the ball now to get the record.
That's
now
hard.
They're giving Bird the ball. Exactly. Here's the last shot by Bird.
Right, and they're looking for him. That's a tough shot.
That's a crazy ass shot.
Rivers got the basket. Bird takes a shot. He got
Damn, cameraman, I'm not actually at the game.
Bird needs 2 to tie, and he needs 3 to set an all-time individual record for the Celts. Bird has 54 in the game. If he makes these 2 foul shots, he will tie McHale for most points ever by a Boston individual in a game. Isn't that an amazing coincidence?
Well, he's had 56 before. Larry Bird has.
$55.
Bird has 55.
This man got
He can
55.
tie the record with 56. Amazing. He does. Bird has 56 points, 33 in the second half. Rivers across, they deliberately
You know why
fouling.
they're fouling? They're fouling to give Bird a chance to break the record.
Ah.
Yes, that's why they're fouling.
You know, in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hold on now. People, hey, I know I was just talking about Bam, but his teammates was fouling to get him extra possessions. This is the same shit with Bird. Only difference is they not up by 50 fucking points. Or up by 25. It literally been a close game. And I think they up like 10 right now. So it's exceptional. There's levels to this shit, chat. You know what I mean? When it comes to dropping all these damn points. I don't like watching people drop. Like, for instance, I don't like watching blowouts. And I don't like watching. I just don't like it, bro. So, you know. What's understood don't got to be explained. Let's get it.
You're seeing the best in the game, Larry Bird. Rivers makes a foul shot. Ainge in backcourt to Dennis Johnson. Bird is on the baseline coming out right. There's Bird. Bird, 14 seconds, he got fouled.
Oh!
They're not going to count it. And Bird falls into Joe O'Toole. They're not going to count it. I think
What?
it's the greatest shooting exhibition I've ever seen. Larry Bird. What more can you say? Larry Bird. Larry Bird.
He's unconscious. Oh, boy. He got fouled. He just threw it up there and went in.
Well, he has the record, and McHale goes over to congratulate him. McHale, Ainge, Larry Bird has 57 points, an all-time Boston record for one game. And McHale had set the record less than 2 weeks ago. Bird, foul shot, got it. Bird has 58. 13 seconds
They won't
remaining
foul
in the game.
anymore. They just want him to get the record.
Rivers a three-pointer
Ooh.
hits it. Rivers hit a three-pointer. 124-115. Bird tries another three. He missed it. And with 3 seconds, Bird will try another jumper and hit it at the buzzer.
60.
Bird has 60 points. Larry Bird scored 60 points.
I watched it. I watched it.
Larry Bird scored
I watched
60.
it. I witnessed Larry Bird drop 60 freaking points, dude. Let's go, man. I can actually say I watched Bird drop 60 points. I ain't heard. Oh, I seen clips. Oh, I watched the highlights, the 10-minute highlights. Nah. I watched the whole game. I watched Larry Bird drop 60, dog. Shout out Larry Bird, man. Dude, he got an interview. He probably didn't. He went straight to the locker room. Damn. Shout out Larry Bird, man. Larry Bird drops 60 points, man. That's crazy, bro. And guess what? He wasn't even dunking or none of that shit. All jumpers, all post work. And he didn't bring the ball up the court because he wasn't allowed to. And he didn't shoot like 10 threes. He only shot like maybe 4 or 5. That's just greatness. Skill work. Man, like I said though, uh drop some more videos in the comments y'all would like me to react to. And have anyone saw this game like live when y'all was a kid or whatever on TV? It's your boy Cal. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.